Meh, you know what? Just to prove Mark wrong. Definitely a minute early. Right. Instead of chatting on the blooming chat thing, I'll chat to everyone normally. So yes, I am a minute early. And good evening to everyone. Doom Fairies, Mark. I'm going down the list. Archnin, hello matey. Yes, Jack, thanks a lot. Archnin, Mark. Will, hello, Will. Mr. Fairbrother again. Mr. Beast, good evening, sir. Ash, hello there, matey. Good to see you. Yes, Skin of Green, I believe it is. Good evening, X-Wing Tavern Wars. Mr. Standard. Hello there. And Protec at the bottom. Hi, Protec. Yes. Ooh, what's that behind me? Did I find? Oh, Modge Podge on the table. Thank you for the sub, Ash, and thank you for the sub, Kinger. It is much appreciated. So it's at this point we normally go, we're going to do a monthly focus on X, Y, Z. We've had nothing come forward this month that there was no releases, nothing really that jumped out of us. We listened to what you guys said and just do random bits and stuff like that. So today I've got a lot of bits I want to show off. I've got maybe a greenskin that I want to start building and painting and go through that. I've got some paint that's just come in that I wanted. Should be painting green Necrons. May have an army to build and paint for someone, so I possibly could get that on the table soon. I've got some small scale stuff. March Madness is a thing, but we approached a company last week. I don't know what day is it. Wednesday. Last week. And I was in the middle of my health issues and I did miss a couple of bits. But what actually happened was the gentleman from this company got back in touch with us and the replies have absolutely blown me away. Small company, really dedicated to the game and stuff like that. So we've spoke to them and they've agreed to let us stock their game. I don't think many companies in the UK, if any other, have stock of this, so we're going to be quite honoured to be thought of as someone who does it. They've picked up on, we do it differently. We don't just go shelf, buy it, get it, do it. Like I might even do an unboxing today because I already own the game. I already own a special edition of the game somewhere which I can't find, which is slightly annoying. So I'll probably do an unboxing and show you around that game and explain some of the bits that we're going to do and some of the amazing figures in it. But then there is some small scale stuff I want to show off that we've started to do. There's an X-Wing that I need to finish. Overlay. Oh, yes. So the goals need updating. Thank you. I can do actually both at once and talk to you while probably breaking everything. What month is it? Reset goal. No, not reset goal. End goal. And the goal. September. Yay! Hype train. Hello, Ulfric. Ulfric, I need to know which address to send your your box to, please, mate. I don't know if you're in work at the moment or your home address, and I probably don't have your home address anymore. Right, overlay needs updating. That is January, February, March. So, at the end of goal amount, usual goal amount, starting that, and 01-03. Are we in now? So it's 4/20/21. Yeah. Got it the wrong way around. Forgot it's an American system. March Madness goal. I'm not quite sure, Will. We've never really done the bits and stuff before. I think it's something to do, if you look down on the chat, there's like a diamond. And you do cheers and stuff through there. Yeah, the bits are on that little diamond thing on near the send message. So we have sponsorship and a giveaway. So the giveaway this month. Okay, no worries, Ulfric. I'll get that sorted tomorrow for you. Hello, Craig, and I hope you're on the mend, Ulfric. You know we're always here if you want to chat. You can come into Discord anytime. You can come and chat anytime. Thank you for the donations, guys. That's fantastic. Before you even know what the prizes are going to be this month. Good evening, Tomo. So, yes, we were speaking to the gentleman. The gentleman's name's Tom, and I bought some of his. I bought a starter deal at Christmas for the game as well. Thank you. I've only just realised that I normally get a shave on a Wednesday for the stream, and I turned the camera. I was like, oh, so hair same length, hair same. Yeah, cool. Didn't crash that time. So, yes, we've been talking to this lad, and he seems to be on our wavelength for what bits and pieces we're doing, and yeah, he's agreed to send us a load of stock. Thank you, Archnin. That is much appreciated. Oh, you're all blown away at the moment. Oh, yeah, March Madness. We get to watch the beard grow for about a day because it will just annoy the living daylights out of me after that. So, let me go to the painting cam. And I'll... so, you guys decide. I've got a broken camera. Let me just reset that one. I'm sat here hoping Snowy doesn't say, well, I've got a good camera. So, we've got a couple of things to do today. I've got the new game to show off, and could do the box opening and show you some of the stuff, and then possibly start painting it tomorrow. I have a new paint to show off, so that's that one. Yeah, hi Chewy. Yeah, they are. I've got a minis game to show off. I've got the Cromlech figure to start painting. Well, I'd like to build it. It's not Black 3.0, Mark. Definitely not, which is actually quite interesting. I've also got the Broken Toad Mini that I want to build. Ash. Can you tell what that is? I know it's black, but... you don't have to. You have one good camera. So, what should we start with? New paint, Toad, Orc, Mini. Yes, he has turned up. I've already washed the stuff before. It's not. I washed it last week, so it even look. It even comes with working with resin and how to clean it and stuff. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Quickest first, and go through it like that. Roll the dice. I'm going to go with quickest first and leave this one till last, I think. New? Are you sure? I've only had one reply. New stuff. New stuff. Okay, I'll go with the new stuff first, and then I can come back to it. So, that's that. Cromlech. New stuff. Hello, Booth. And Snowy wants the orc. We'll do the orc second then. So, the game that we've just been talking about is a fantasy game called Moonstone. This is the 2-player starter set. We have one of these to give away. So this is going to be one of the prize giveaways. The other one's going to be a core rulebook. And the other one will be a troll figure from this that I'm going to paint. So it will be a painted figure. So that's three prizes, and I'm doing it top 6. So there's a painted prize, there's a 2-player starter set, and there is a book. The book's hardback and lovely as well. I'll show you that in a minute. So Moonstone. Snowy introduced this to me last year, and we started talking about it. I have a box set from a very nice subscriber as well, who bought me a box set last year for painting him a box set. So I have the limited edition starter box somewhere as well, that I think might have been Kickstarter or something like that. So the game is a bit of a skirmish game, and your points haven't gone on, Mark. The enabler. So in this there is 2 teams. There is the human team and the goblin teams. Yeah, remind me later on when I'm computerized, and I'll sort that for you, Mark. If you want to see the close-ups of the figures, so the starter set comes with 8 figures. Will's look as though his went on. Sorry. So the goblins come with, in the starter set, you get Beaky Bobby, who is a little beaky goblin in a flasher mac. Then they've got Vicious Midget, who is a goblin in armour. Then you've got Doug the Flatulent. So you missed out on that one, Dave. You could have got me with Doug the Flatulent, who is a knight on a pug that I know Martin absolutely loves. And then you have Grub. So that's your team for the goblins. And the humans is Eric the Squire, who looks very much like a Morris dancer. You've got Baron von Fancy Hat, who definitely does have a fancy hat. Flintlock looks like a sniper. I did fancy painting Flintlock. And then Friar Flavius. He has got a big bashy stick. So that's the starter set. The starter set that I've got is quite a bit bigger. I think it does draw a lot from Labyrinth and that sort of thing. That the Moonstone text and stuff looks very Labyrinth. If Labyrinth was a genre, then this would definitely be from that. So you get the small starter book, which is really nicely done. You get a card pack. You get some dice, some tokens, a widget, and then the figures. So the figures are in here. So I'll just go through the way that Snowy explained the game to me, and I'm yet to fully read the rules, but I have looked into it and had gone through it quite a bit. So we have some tokens. I do like the yellow. And the Moonstones. The Moonstones are buried, and part of the game is you go in, you fight over the deposits of Moonstone, but they're all buried to the depths that they are on the D4. So you roll the D4s, and they're the depths that they're at. And then there's fighting and battling, and stealing the good old moonstones. You get a full set of cards for your characters, if I remember rightly. Or are they tactic cards? No, they're all that. So there's the 4 for the... yeah. So there's the 4 humans and the 4... oh, my favourite one's the goblins. So they're on like linen card, so they're really nice quality as well. And then there's opponent players round. I really need to, if we can get them built up and sorted in the week, we will get again a game in, Ronan permitting. And then the Moonstone pack of cards. Again, I think it's called linen. You can slight linen feel to them. So, starting the game, set up terrain, choose tropes, select event and agendas, optional, grow moonstones, and deploy troops. I'm sorry, I haven't got my reading glasses on that. Oh, I should read it on there. Deploy troops, yeah, and then play a turn order and stuff like that. Catastrophe cards, and I know the cards run. These cards run the actual game, and I can't remember. Snowy explained to me a couple of times, and I've watched a couple of videos on it. I hadn't expected to do this today, but I just felt so, like, basically so, yes, very old, very old casino cards, very much similar, mate. They're very nice. So that's the bits and pieces so far. We will go through what everything does and how to do it and that sort of stuff, I promise. I will do rule learning and stuff. The starter book is just the basics, because there is a full course a hardback rule book that's really nice. Arcane deck, modifiers and all sorts of stuff like that. The combat deck. So it goes through examples, and I dare say we really appreciate that as a at the table sort of rule book, so you don't have to carry the full rule book around. So the figures. That's a box full of figures. So there we go, Beaky Bobby. They're all resin and they all look. Well, let's have a look at one. And I am going to go to my painting glasses. So they are resin. They go into slotter bases. So he just cuts off at the slot. There is very, very little. There isn't now. There was one bit of flash there. They are really well moulded. Slight mould line down there, but wow, it's actually part of the design, so it's not a mould line. Sorry. Yeah, that is class, Beaky Bobby. Where does the dagger go? I don't know. It's not super brittle resin. Yeah, Mark, I was checking for the mould lines, but I honestly can't see them. So I'm guessing they're well incorporated in the edges and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. So that means I won't miss them this time, mate. And that is Vicious Midget. I'm not saying there isn't more light. It's nearly impossible. There's a slight one there. So yeah, there's a little bit of mould line clearing, but in this day and age, yeah, it's not like you can do these you can print this stuff without any kind of imperfections. Doug the Flatulent. Should we have a look at Doug? Yeah. Stealth mould lines. So, well, I don't know if you can say that is, there's hardly any gap there either when they're pushed together. That is cool. And Doug's head is on the spike, so I won't cut him off just yet. And then Doug, that is class. So Doug the Pug the Flatulent. And is he sitting down? He is partially. Oh no, I got the goblin's feet and the dog's feet mixed up. So yeah, that is, I do like. I will be collecting the goblins. I've already got quite a few. As I say, I've got the starter set, so that's my goblins in the starter set. Then we've got the Grub, who's in there. Flintlock, who's in there with Eric the Squire. And yeah, and even all of the bottoms have the names. The models are beautiful. I do agree, Snowy. They do look amazing. Friar Flavius. And Baron von Fancy Hat comes on 2 sprues because one of them takes his whole sprue for his hat. Yeah, the other side of it, Snowy's met the designer as well. He was at Gotham to Samaria. I presume you'd met him. We were talking about him. I think possibly, and hopefully, if we get to go to the next GTS event, he's going to be there. So amazing to catch up and speak to him. So that's the 2-player starter set. I think that's £55 at the moment, and that's a complete game for £55. A little bit of painting, and your tickety boo flying through, stealing moonstones from each other, and all the fun that goes with that. There is, on top of that, I had a quick flick through this at Christmas, and this is the core rule book. Russell is henchman. But there you go. The artwork in this book is phenomenal. There's the fairies that Snowy was on about. There's Grub and Fire Spitters. Fencer the fairies. Wasp, Freya. Silvertongue. Butterfingers. Queen of the Fair. There's Doug fully painted in his all of his glory. So yeah, I'd like to go through this a lot closer and a lot give it a lot more time than just doing a quick opening. These are first impressions, going, oh, this is nice, this is nice, oh, I like that. But then I'm going to sit down, take time away from the computer, and actually sit down and read through this. Some of the models, look at the models. The trolls, there's trolls and giants that are out. Scenarios, vicious midget drawing. Anyone that knows me knows I'm a sucker for the art books. I've got all kinds of art books. And whether I bought this myself as a piece of artwork or a book to use as rules, I think I would hold it in the artwork camp. Grandock, the gnomes, Morris the Gnome, Gnome Miner, Young Jack, Baron Fancy Hat and Eric the Squire. Yeah, actually, I'll remind me before we go. I'll show you something else that I picked up this week, and I got it on a bit of a whim because it had Blackstone on it, and I was like, I want, and now I want the rest of them, or all the early ones of it, and I looked and they're ridiculous amounts of money. But I'll show you that. There's Boulder the Troll. I think might have Boulder. And Gotcha Gut. My dyslexia kicking in big time. Vicious Midget, Doug the Flatulent, Beaky Body, Boom Boom McBoom. Yeah, having a character called Boom Boom McBoom automatically goes, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's a game that, I don't know. It's just grabbed me for some reason. The artwork is phenomenal. The miniatures, some great artists have painted the miniatures as well. So Ludo, yeah, it very much. I'm not saying that. I'm not. No. I'm not saying Ludo is sad. But these are. I'll leave that one for a minute. These are the mercenaries. So there's Gotch Gut, and Boulder. So I've still got a lot of oh god. New figure smell. This box contains Boulder. Ooh, and Boulder's card with it. So let's have a look at Boulder. As I say, I'm going to paint the troll that they're sending out to us as a bit of a giveaway for yous. And that has a little bit of flash kicking about, bit of mould, but that's going to be nothing to clean up. I think the bigger the model, the more you're going to have to get. And do you want to have a close look? Let's have a close look. I'll move that out of the way so it's not flaring the camera. There we go. So he has a tail. What subtle product placement at the bottom right? I don't know what you're on about, Mr. Stander. So yeah, he looks class. I'm looking at the wrong box as well. So yeah, that the artwork is class on that. So again, these are mine. So I bought these were a Christmas present to myself when Snowy realised that there was a special offer on to get the book and some bits and pieces, and I got the two mercenaries because I didn't know if I was going to go with the goblins at the time, but I have then since doubly decided goblins are the way for me. But one of the other bits that I got, I don't need to open that one now. We can have an opening of that one at some other point. I got the Goblin Airship. So it is a little, looks like a toad that's been inflated and floated up to house a little goblin who's going to shoot down onto people. Oh. I'm guessing it's too big to have the two bits of foam in. So crazy. There's all of the cheesy quavers. So, I say I'm not 100% on the stats. I'm not 100% on the game yet, but the models just sold me. So I'm going to actually open this one. So this is the Goblin Airship. No signature move. He has a pea shooter and a sticky tongue. But that is, just feeling the weight of that, that is a lump of resin. How cool is that? And then there's the little gobbo underneath to go into there. There is resin cleanup to do on this. And then there's the gun and some bits and pieces. But what makes this even more exciting for me was at Christmas they had a special edition pack on. Now this pack and I'm probably no idea where the bits go yet, but it's old Grimble Snatch, and this is the Christmas edition add-on pack for the Goblin Airship. So he's all his bits, but there is extras. So I think there was antlers that go up on the top in the cowl, which I think then seats into somewhere, and then there's a big package of Christmas presents. So definitely chuffed that I managed to pick that up when it was on special offer. They only did it at Christmas, so I picked up the both. Mr. Toad, what have they done to you? They've retrained him, because apparently during lockdown they can't, Mr. Toad can't do his normal job. Yeah, you wish, Paul. I'd love to do a Goblin painted giveaway. Sorry, I'd love to do the Goblin Airship as a giveaway, but there is a there's a troll coming with a goblin on his back with a machine gun or a cannon. I can't remember which one. Yeah. So if you can't tell, I am really looking forward to Moonstone. We have had it for a while. We've had it on the shelf behind me for a while. I just haven't had any time to do anything with it. Snowy pushed me to get a team together for Gotham to Samaria. Yeah. So I'm going to try and have my goblins ready for them now. So that's an aim. So I want a full goblin painted set. So, yes, hopefully in the next week or so, we will have it in stock as well. We've got a handful of starter sets and then one of everything else that we've got in stock. We're not going to be mass selling it. We're just going to have one of everything on the shelf. Once a couple of bits sell, we'll reorder some, build the shelf back up. And then if people want stuff in particularly, let us know. We can sort out and get them in for you as well. But yes, that is Moonstone, and it really does look, as you're saying, Paul, it really does look lovely. And yes, Broken Toad is, I found a sticker that the backing had peeled off, so I thought I'll get use out of it. The starters are £55 mark. I've got 4 coming, and there was a hint of a price rise due to Brexit things and stuff like that. So we have got these at the lower price for now. There was a hint that the prices will go up soon. Can you have a... No, I think everything's unique, unfortunately, mate. Sorry. I don't know. I'll have to do the whole reading of the rules and stuff and get into that one. So, second today. Yes, you're right. That is definitely the prime thing that I should discuss. So, we do have the usual giveaway from the weekly giveaway from the prize box. It has been refreshed. Zoe spent a good few hours sorting out cards for you lot. There is... Oh, look, there we go. First one out. There is... The new cards are in here. So we have got some of the brand spanking new cards for X-Wing. So I hope you're happy that I mentioned X-Wing, Mark. And cards from the Ready Room, who allowed us to have these to do giveaways with as well. So there's a few bits kicking about. No new Legion at the moment, but look, new Blue Squadron recruit, Prockets. Oh yeah, there we go. Iden. There's the new Brilliant Evasion card. There's a... That's Leia. I found Leia twice in here now. So yes, Zoe's gone through there. The old cards are still in here. So you've still got Saber Throw, you've still got that. But Zoe has really mixed it all up. So you can actually buy them over on the website and get a pull done live on air. Or you can... Yes, all 500 have gone back in. So other than the 3 that we give away, you can do a totally separate thing and buy a set. I think Kinger and Ash used to do it ages ago. Wait to have a rook. See if it's still... Protect. I know today seems more like a chat show than a painting show. Nope, that is still available. We just give them away as well as part of the prize wall. Live stream pie, yeah. Live stream prize pull is still available. I honestly don't know how many's available on there, but we've got enough to keep people going for a while now. So you can throw money at the prize pulls, but you can also throw money at winning them. Winning them's always nicer anyway. Let me just do a bit of housekeeping while I remember. Thousand for Mark. All widgets. Cloudpop. So I'm going to show you some paint in a second. The reason I want to get this sorted out beforehand is, and I do apologise, this has to be a local giveaway. So hands up if you're local and you are in a giveaway type mood. Betting giveaways, loyalty. Yep, try it now, Mark. So, we have a new range in the shop. It's called Colourforge. It is... they've only got one type of paint out at the moment, and it's their Colourforge Matte Black. It's black primer, and Mark was quite right. It is probably the deepest black primer that I've come across so far. It is absolutely amazing. The smell when it went on reminded me of Chaos Black. So it was very much like Chaos Black. And I did some dry brushing over it the other day. So I've used some of it already. I'll quickly do a bit here. I think where Snowy picked some up on Click and Collect the other day to try it out as well. I don't know if he's tried it yet. But just straight off Necron Compound. The black just took to it. Yes, we've changed the postage since the prize pull was up. Let me have a quick look. For tonight, and tonight only, use Click and Collect, and I'll include your postage in the purchase. I'll give you free postage for a night. This is only because I can't change it quickly. It is. I do also need to put. It's a 5-card pull as well. The postage should just be 99p, but because of changes in the website, we've had to set all postage to $4.99. $3.99, sorry. Or $4.99 recorded. We've had to standardise the postage because of EU problems. And it works a little bit better from us. When we need to do a postage update, we don't have to update like 30 different postage sections. We just update one section for each zone, which is a lot more. Yeah, it just means that someone buying a single card is not always best off buying it off us. They should be buying more cards. No. It's just one of those things that the prices come in at a weird point, and Royal Mail and charges and all that sort of stuff. So we charge $3.99 across the board unless it's deemed a heavy product. But most heavy products that we do have in stock are full on free postage over the 50 anyway. So as you can see, that black is just picking up, and it is dry. That may have just happened. I have 2 orders sat there, so I'll just go through some of this and then I'll do it all at once, Paul. Much appreciated. Again, it all goes towards the stream, building the stream, getting you guys more promos. I had a bit of a nightmare getting the last promo packs into the country. Unfortunately, Brexit seems to have heightened the very observant people at the borders, so I didn't have to get hit for customs on the last lots of stuff that came in. So some of it's gone for sale, some of it's gone into your guys' pot, or you guys. So yeah, back to this. Boom. That is how it takes to. I've got no idea what Tea at Heart are doing, David, but I'm all for trying new stuff. At the minute, the least work, the better, because I don't want to be sending my blood pressure sky high much more than it is. So, that is that. This is, as I say, the primer is cracking. I would say it's as good, a tad better, possibly, than Chaos Black at the moment. So a lot of our product will go out. If it needs respraying or repriming, it will go out reprimed in this. Yeah, we can get a system set up, but it's £49 a month on the thing that we use, David. They're online now, Snowy. They've closed the tea shop and they're going to move, hopefully, when all of this has ended. I do follow Tea at Heart. Wow, well done, Mark. Anyway, this stuff retails, RRP is £9 a can. This is, I'd say, an absolute bargain. I think we're doing it for £8.10. The only problem is we've not found any way to transport it around the UK yet. So this is collection only. It says it right across the top of the screen. So it is. I'm going to do a quick giveaway. So I do really apologise for this. Locals only. 2 lucky fella me jigs out there will get a free can. You do have to come and get it. Yes. Sorry, Craig. We can stock Warlord stuff. We do have access through 2 channels now. I swear I'm local. Yeah, I could see that going down well. Warlord stock is coming in. We're doing Victory at Sea at the moment. We're trying with some of the smaller games. We have been getting bits to order. So if you're wanting anything particular, let me know. If they've got it on the website, I can order it in for you. And I'm ordering from them every couple of days anyway, so it's not as if it's an out-of-way order. So just give us a shout, messages on Discord. I can see what I can get you. And we are getting reasonable discounts through there. If that makes sense. I think we have had a couple of bits last month. Someone asked for some bolt action. So what I'm going to do is local only. You have to come and get it. Now Colourforge have donated this to us. Thank you for the tip, Kinga. So Colourforge have sent me these to give away for you guys to try. So the only thing I'm asking in return is when you've tried them, just hop on the hyperspace lane, yeah. So if you can try them, use them, and tell me what they are. We have access to Warlord stuff. It just depends on what it is and whether we go through a third party. Warlord is proving to be quite interesting to try and order stuff from. I do like distributors that have a website, and I can go on the website, go, I'll have that, put it in my basket, and it comes out to us. And so far, the couple of ones that we are using are pretty good at it. I do have the giveaways. So, custom giveaway, edit. You black. So yeah, the guys have given us these to give away. It's absolutely brilliant of them. We have also got all of their basing materials in now. There's sand, loads of different coloured sands, rocks, the sheets of cork for making bases, mixing balls. They got some stainless steel mixing balls that they have said are the same as what you would get in these guys. So, yep. And cork, loads of cork, broken cork, sheets of cork. So tickets cost $5. Subscribers do get a bonus one, and it is 1 ticket per. Yes, the it's white sand, Paul, and I do want to do some testing with it, but we do have it. I think it's £4 a tub, and they're quite big tubs. I haven't got any in here. I'll show you. Save that. Must be a follower to win. Locals only. If any non-local wins it, then we will have words. Looking at you, Kinger. So you are getting your name written on the top as well. But yes, not yet, Mark. They are on their way. So yes, as I say, if you look closely at that is oversprayed as well. So that was another colour underneath that you can't even see. But that is a second coat of paint over the top of that. And I'd be happy, because there's very little loss of detail and stuff like that, to send that out as a second-hand piece to sell. So, and there you go. That's on one of our scenery pieces. So we have Mr. Stander, who can't read the rules. Yep. Craig, yeah. I'm guessing David can't read the rules either. Chewy. So there's 5 of yous. And I know where you live, Will. What rules? Yeah. Well, Will's quite welcome to come and get it. It's no wonder I have such a high blood pressure with yous lot. I've only just got back from eating. I can't even remove you, which is the awkward thing. So if you do win Will or Paul, all you get is my undying love. Unfortunately. No, you're all as bad as each other. Yes, undying love. No. Oh, wow. Kinger isn't local. He's further away than you. Oh. So, I'll let that run down. It's got 6 minutes left. When we were talking earlier about upgrades and stuff like that, thanks to Ronan, if he is about, we managed to... free mention of X-Wing. One free mention of X-Wing. X-Wing, K-Wing. There you go. I'll leave it on there. That's freebie for you, mate. Martin, you can collect it if you want to enter. This is just a quickie one. It's got 6 minutes left to go. It is for a can of the new shiny matte black spray. I definitely know this would do wonders for Catherine's painting. It's a really good base to prime with. As long as you spray it outside and not inside. Do not spray inside. But that's running now. These are 2 samples given to us by yeah. And just remember, you have to collect. I can't post this one, sorry. It is collection only. Half of the entries are void, Kinger, yes. It even says on the thing, collection only. Pack of... yeah. So Dan's coming over as well. It might actually get to Dan. Reading rules is for nerds. Everyone in here is a nerd. Right. Anyway, what was I saying? Yes, thanks to Ronan and him finding something to help me out, we will be upgrading the cameras for facial camera. And the camera that's not getting used at the moment that points down here. And the camera in the garage. So at the moment we have I have a part missing for this one. So this is the new Logitech Brio, £270 of amazing 4K camera. So on testing, I don't know whether to use this one for the overhead in the garage for the gaming area, or we're getting Razer. Yes, they are. I'm getting a pair of the new Razer webcams. Now they're not 4K, but they are HDR. Yeah, that one was $270 because it's 4K. The Logitechs that we're using now are pushing £100, so it is. Do we get to view you? Yeah, you should be getting me in stereo now off the microphone, technically. There is no non-local raffle yet. That's 8:30. Bide your time. So yeah, thanks to Ronan, we're going to have 2 cracking little Razer cams up and running. Hopefully, I was hoping they would be here today. We did get a dispatch notice direct from Razer that they're on their way. So yeah, there might be a lot better. I'm also going to have to watch what I spill down my top as well. He is a good egg. He's a... He sorts us out quite a bit. We don't want you. Yes, I know. He's probably in here painting away, chilling out, relaxing, shooting some b-ball outside. Yeah, all that sort of shenanigans. Right, while we're waiting for the 2 minutes, I'm going to fulfill my quota of X-Wing content, just to keep some people in the world happy. Silver dry brush. But is he using his normal account? See? We've had a couple of new followers tonight, so thank you guys for following. You're quite welcome to chirp in and tell me I'm painting crap and stuff like that. Yes, there is a raffle. You have got 1 minute 35 seconds left, Jack. It is there. Look, one can of the new black primer by Colourforge, collection only. Yeah, it is locals only, so it is. Yeah. Thank you for the sub. That is much appreciated, Joker. Yeah, we did limit it to one each, mate, but because you're a subscriber, you get a free one. So yes, this is the K-wing that we were painting. We got all the details in, we got the engines in, I got some of the underneath done. That needs doing a little bit more, but the wash is applied, the colours are showing up really nicely. Now I've got just a tiniest amount of Necron compound on a fluff. It's a really fluffy brush. It's one of Protec's dry brushes, and it just starts to, can you see it picks the edges out? Good evening, Con. Good evening to you. There is a raffle going on at the moment. Don't enter because it's locals only. Shit. Just remembered. I really do owe you an apology, Tomo. I was meant to get some bits sorted for you this weekend. I just had a bit of a little bit much going on to even remember half of the stuff. I'll try and get some stuff done over the weekend. Hello there, Smog. How are you doing? There is a mini raffle going on at the moment. Don't enter because I can't get the stuff over to you if you want it. If you want it, it's aerosol can, or it's an aerosol can, and it would probably be cheaper you just buying one over there anyway. We're going to have the normal raffle in a minute. Don't know what you're on about, Doom Fairies. Did it tell me that it ended? So yeah, what I've got, I won both cans. I have got very little paint on there, so if you look, there is literally nothing coming off, but there is enough in the bristles just to give very, very fine detail to the lines. So you're getting, the edges are starting to pick up slightly, and it is looking like it's meant to be like metallics and stuff like that. Slight wear marks on certain edges. And it just gives it a bit of a worn effect. And it's quick. There's no real skill involved. And you just got to know not to put... You literally... So there's the silver that I put on. And 90% of it is gone. I'd say 99% of it's gone. You are just using... leftovers. And it just builds up. You don't do it in one... So like 5 or 6, 10, 20, backwards and forwards. Get you sort of the edges built up with some silver, and it just finishes the model. So that edge there, I am just going down. I'm not going that way. I'm just stroking it down. And you can see the line has just appeared on the tip. And again, it's just quick, it's basic, it's easy to do. Anyone can do this. I know you'll watch some of the big painters out there that go, do this wet blending backwards and forwards, do all this. Anyone out there can do it. It's not hard. Just go for it. The way I paint stuff, anyone can do it. If I can do it, you can all do it. So yes, it was Doom Fairies. This was requested as a Lancashire bomber. He got a Leicestershire bomber instead because it was slightly different colours. But Snowy gave a little challenge for me to paint it. I still haven't done the roundels to go on, but yeah, it was. The first attempt went a little bit wrong, which people saw on the stream. All will be fine. Yeah. So the first winner of the local collection of the tin of paint goes to Jack. Look, he's local. And I've wrote your name on the top. A local, yes. I think this is going to be biased to people who actually read the rules. Yes, Cornwolf, it is. It's the new Colourforge paint. It is cracking. We've just done a little bit of a demo, so that was it on scenery with dry brush over the top of it. Works really well. It's very, very matte on PLA. It looked almost like black 3.0, and that's it on there. It is really deep black. It is. I'd probably say it's my favourite primer so far. It's literally locals. We can't ship it. We can't get it out to people. We do have it in stock. It's £8.10 a can, but we're having to do click and collect on it. And the freebie, we got 2 freebie ones off the Colourforge when we opened our account with them, they've been fantastic. From start to finish, these guys have been absolutely brilliant. And there is more colours coming. There is, fingers crossed, I was told about some other bits and pieces coming as well. It's a couple of quid cheaper than Games Workshop will, which is really good. The difference between this and Army Painter is Army Painter is more towards the satin. It doesn't have the matte feel that this does. This is massively matte. The Army Painter's slightly satin. So I use Army Painter. What's it called? Army Painters. I think it's still more expensive slightly as well. I think it's 10 or 11 quid a can, both of them. So, sorry, second winner of this, hopefully local. If not, you get my undying love, David. So well done, mate. 2 locals. See, Jack? Not Jack. Kinger. You can't have the world burn.
I just want to see the world burn.
I will complete that. So yes, a huge shout out to the Colourforge who sent us them through as a giveaway. They gave us 3. We're using one as a tester. As I say, we've tested one out. We've done a couple of bits. I've passed that on to another store who are also testing it on some bits. So I knew you guys would understand that I didn't give 3 away tonight. It would have been 2.5 after I'd used it anyway. So, David, let me know. We can do a click and collect for you, mate. We do have click and collect abilities, and we have a COVID-friendly safe setup. Technically, any company that wants to do giveaways and stuff like that of the product we sell, I will support them fully. You know our thing. We only really sell the stuff that we would consider using ourselves, that we like, that we want to put into the hands of you guys. The supply drops went out this week. I'm looking for feedback from you guys when you get them. I'd love to know what you think. They went out Monday afternoon, I think. So today, tomorrow, Friday for them to land. I've still got Doom Fairies, and I've still got Ulfrix. They're going out now. Ulfrix is going out, or will go out on Friday. Now I've got a confirmed place to send it. And the others, I'm dying to find out what they think of them. And then going forward, you've really made life really easy for me, picking both different ways of going forward with them. So I'll have to have a look at it. But yes, definitely interested in what you guys think of them. So we have another complete that one. Giveaway in our usual giveaway in 19 minutes. Yes, mate, it's ready for your click and collect. Yours is up in the shop already. Right. So the next thing, and I'm going to have to go very close to this. And this is giving a bit of a shout out to another patron that we have just started supporting. I actually bought these ready printed, and since then we've subscribed to his Patreon, and I've bought the army STLs off him as well. So I'll be able to buy and I'll be able to print and make as many of these as I want now with Ronan's help. But Luke from Luke's APS did a Kings of War scale down army video, and he scaled the 28mm down to 15 or 10mm. And Snowy had been on about doing this for some time, and he finally lit their fire under our backsides to get us going. So with yes, they did. They look absolutely fantastic. Tell you what, Archinin, they look even better in person. Not that I've already got yeah, 10mm jack. So we've got the rule set, which we're going to use Kings of War rule set. We have access to miniatures, but Snowy also has quite a library of miniature companies where we can get metal miniatures, and it is so cheap. Pendraken are local. You can get a complete army for £27, Jack. Complete army for £27. Then you buy other bits to add to it, but it's a starter army. It's £27. So I've got the bug for Cursed City, and I'm sure if Snowy's around, he'll add you to the group chat, because I thought you should have been in straight away. I'll pop in later yeah, come and have a chat with us in Discord, and I'll sort some bits out for you. I've got some information that'll really help. So if you weren't in before, Jack, I've gone with vampire counts. I've seen the stuff that's coming out from GW, and I want in. I'm basically going to have an Age of Sigmar vampire counts army. I said I was never going into Age of Sigmar. Vampire counts got me. Curse City does look amazing, and yes, I might have gone very deep on that one as well. So this is my 10 mil army leader, and that is a dragon with a vampire on the back. It has had a black spray and a dry brush over the top of it. But this sculpt is done by a company called Forest Dragon, or an individual called Forest Dragon. He has a patron, Luke linked it, and he has the Luke bought the Wood Elf army. Now Ronan's bought the Wood Elf army and will be printing his Wood Elves out. I went for vampire counts. There's loads of them. So that was the leader, and I'm printing my own bases rather than the MDF, so it's got a little bit of a lip and it's a bit posh. So that's the vampire count leader. I've then got a pack of wolves. Now there's two different base sizes. We're using 40x40 for regimental, and then 40x20 for sorry, I can't remember which way around they are. And then the smaller bases of that. So that is one of the packs that you would pick up, and it's enough to do either 4 bases or one. I think this was something like £4. So that's the fun part, Jack. I'll send you a screenshot of the armies that you can go with. But there's the usual. There's orcs, there's men, there's elves. I've gone with the undead, which is encompassing the vampires. So because we weren't going, I didn't know how far we were going to take it and what we were going to do with it. I bought the army off eBay ready printed. Fairly expensive, and so for £120, it is a lot. But when you see what we got, so a regiment of skellies, a regiment of vampire count troops, swarms of bats. More skellies, zombies, more of the vampire counts, more skellies, another pack of the wolves. They're the heroes. I'll bring the heroes in a minute. More of the elite troops again, then more skellies. More undead, zombies and zombies. That lot there was £120, and when you saw it on the table, it is an absolute chunk of an army. I reckon about 3,000, 4,000 points. So there was a lot there, and I think I've gone a tad overboard. In the 10 mil there is a Knights army, which is pretty close to Bretonnian. The other side of it, GW did a rule set for this called War Master. Yeah, it doesn't sound like me at all. I don't know what you're on about. So I've now gone to the point where I don't need to buy any more because I can just print what I've got and what I need. So there's a vampire wizard with a vampire staff. There's the usual, War Master. There's the usual vampire on a rock, and then there's a female vampire with a chalice of blood. Yes, we have a lot of it in stock. It is cheaper. It was cheaper for me to go, I'll sell all the War Master I've got and I'll buy the resin stuff, or I've bought some from Pendraken as well. Yes, the vampire armies are starting to sound really cool. Cursed City by GW is a board game, very much like, well, it is Warhammer Quest, and that is full of vampires, and there's big hints that the vampires are coming as Age of Sigmar army. We've already seen the rat vampire, or the vampire rat, or vampire rat lord, or then there's the lass with the bats in the hair. There's the set of 4 coming out for Shadespire or whatever it's called. Oh yeah, that one. So there's loads of vampires coming out. Thank you very much, Tartan James. Hey babes to you as well. It was good to catch up the other day. Don't try to draw me in with rats. Have a look. It was on the GW site. It is literally a vampire, and instead of having a wolf pelt, he has a giant rat pelt. The miniature looks amazing. It looks absolutely phenomenal. But yeah, as I say, that drew me in, and that was literally where I want to go. I want to do all kinds of amazing vampire count stuff. Yeah, Curse City has my name all over it. I'm already scared to how many I'm going to end up owning, but the box set looks phenomenal. So while we're close up, that is, we're rattling through stuff tonight. So this is the Eisenhorn that I painted. I've got the little bits and pieces that I want to do. I'm not sure about the gold filigree on that. I might do that, and a little bit of airbrush work to get the shoulder light going. Yes, I was going to get 2 boxes and use them as rank and file Age of Sigmar models. So yes, I've got him finished. I'm really happy with where he's turned out. Just in time for the Eldar sniper to turn up. Now this has come all the way from America. As some of you know, this is one of my bucket list miniatures. There was 3 on my bucket list. There was Eisenhorn, which Ash gave me a couple of weeks back, which I'm blown away by. I managed to pick this one up. It's cost me a fortune, but it was worth it. It is an original. I've double checked. All of the bits are in the right places that I know it yet. So he is ready to. I need to Dremel off some, because I don't know if you can see, there's roughness in the metal on the back, so I want to get all of the cloak. And look at that mold line, Mark. Mold line. It's an inverted mold line. It's a mold ditch. So he's going to be one of my next painting tasks, Mr. Eldar Ranger. Now, I'm thinking about going with deep green cloaking and then black clothing on the inside, black chest plate, bits of grey, a wooden sniper rifle, very much like branch type wood, boots of the same sort of thing, and then he should look fantastic. So He's Eldar. He is the Eldar Hunter. No, Paul. You could always send me something of yours to give away. I don't mind that sort of help. So I've got this one. I know for a fact there's another one coming my way, as well as the one that Ash has got me another one. So I did buy a set of 10 of these bases, so I'm good for 10. Yeah, so this is going to be the next one I paint. Probably maybe it's over the weekend to relax and chill out a bit. And then this one is definitely getting painted in the sort of similar, the grim dark, the wash. So the enamel wash that I'm loving at the moment is by AK Interactives. We are hopefully going to try and get this stuff in stock. If anyone watched me doing the paint job on this, he was alright, he was alright, he was alright. I covered him in that stuff and everyone went, it's ruined! Cleaned it off and it was like, oh, that looks good now. Yeah, Archnan, it's not the first time I've painted some of these and it scares me. But yeah, I'm going to replace the base on this one. Ash has got me Barbaretta and her Cyberdog, and a very, very, very good customer and friend. An amazing human being out there. He doesn't get to watch this, I'm afraid, but he managed to get me the Vindicare Assassin, which is number 1 on my bucket list. And it's like, I think we got them both from the same place as well, which is like, yeah. The first one I fully painted, and I did 3 of them, was the Deathwatch Captain. 3 models. That one, which is the Eldar Hunter. That one, who is an Eisenhorn, and I'm listening to Artemis, listening to the Eisenhorn books at the moment, and thanks to Beanies I managed to get 2 of the Eisenhorn hardbacks as well, which look fantastic. And then the Vindicare Assassin. Now, the Vindicare Assassin's out there in 28mm. I can go and pick them up from Beanies. I can get them from any. I think I've got 3 or 4 in stock myself. But there was a 54mm one. He's about that big, and it was fantastic. Smaug's more of a hobby one. When this list of it's my top 3. Smaug would be up there, but I think he's a little bit tad expensive for me at the moment. Yeah, 54mm Inquisitor scale. They did all 4 assassins in 54mm, and the Vindicare Assassin has been one I've tried to get for 5 or 6 years and keep getting outbid. I remember when I had a lot of money at one point, I was like, yeah, I'm going all in, and I got outbid round about the £200 mark for it. So the one that Dale got for me is in the same sort of thing. It is matte black. It looks as though it's perfect. So, and he paid nowhere near that as well. So we did really well out of it. Both of us, I think. So, can we remember? Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit back, chill, relax. I'm not going to do the Broken Toad cast. I am going to... do we do the gallery tonight or tomorrow? Tonight or tomorrow for the gallery. So a quick look, see what's in the gallery. Yeah, I suppose tonight's going to be I'm trying to remember where we are. I think Mark was the last person I saw. So yeah, I will look at the giveaway. Giveaway. Custom giveaway. Wednesday night giveaway. I just nearly started it. Edit it. So, usual. Standard 5 pulls for a follower, 7 pulls for a subscriber, and 12 pulls if you donated tonight. All of the new cards are in there. There is 12 FFG cards that are new, and it's a new month. I don't know, Jack. Give it a go. Give it a whirl. So it's a 20-minute one, so we're not stuck here all night listening to me babble on. Usual 100 points a ticket, 10 tickets maximum, 1 extra for a subscriber, and we are going to start at past, which is now. Yes, Kinger. I'll do them all at the same time. When I have look. So there is Mr. Spurgeon's on there. Has someone broken it again? So, Mark's has just gone on there. It has just caught up. It looks as though it's got a massive lag spike. I'll do the same as last week. So, anyone who entered before Mark hasn't gone in. So, we've got Mark, Archning, Kinger in there so far. So, going through them. Ash, you need to re-enter. Dave, you need to re-enter. I can't tell because I can't get into it now. I've started the thing and the points are confusing, and so you can I do it this way? Open in a new tab. I'll see if I can confuse the system even more by going into it twice. Loyalty. Jack. You got 11 tickets in, Jack. That is cool. Does anyone need to know... yes, Snowy, you're in. Bearded Beast, you're in. Jack, you're in. Ash, you're in. Ratbiter, you're in. Will, you're in. Mr. Stander, you're in. Doom Fairies, you're in. Craig, you're in. Cornwolf, you're in. Kinger, you're in. Archnin, you're in. Mark, you're in. Does anyone need to know their... Tomo, you're in. Chewy, you're in. Does anyone need to know their points? I think I'm in for 3 tickets. Mr. Stander, you are correct. You are in for 3 tickets. Yes, Will, you have 11 tickets. That is correct. Paul is in for 3 tickets. Cool. One of the best things you can do, mate, is... There's no marbles yet because I haven't got it on the computer, David. I will get to it at some point. What I'll do is, before this all closes down, I'll go through again who's in and who hasn't. But if anyone wants to know how many points they have, give me a shout and I will have a look for you. So, we have a quick whip over to the chatting. And you get my ugly mug again. So, some more bits from Mark. The base on his Necron quadrupod. So that does look cool. Loads of mud. Uh, 535 mark, because it's still on there from when I updated it. So you've spent 1,000. If you look on YouTube, there is a championship. There's a World Marble Championship, and it's done out. They do virtual and normal as well. So there is ones out there that they actually race over huge tracks. It's a huge time sink. A couple of times I've sat and watched them for hours. So this is some scenery that I printed. It was free scenery to use. I'm not allowed to sell this scenery. And Snowy has been painting it for us. It is absolutely gorgeous. If Snowy ever tells anyone, yeah, I'm an alright painter, just ignore him. He's a damn good painter. If it was my scenery, I would probably spray it grey, dry brush it, and then maybe put a wash over it, something like that. But Snowy's done loads of different brick colours. Oh, it's just fantastic. We have quite a few bits of this. He does nice pipes. I'm not even going to go and ask what that. It's online. We found it on Thingiverse, mate, but it's got a non-commercial, so we can't sell it. Unfortunately, I'd love to sell it. It is really nice stuff. I'll show you another piece of scenery. I've just moved it and put it in front of me. That we can sell soon. So Mr. Spurgeon's done a Bismarck, like we did on the stream the other week. Yeah, it does, Will. It does really make it pop. It's in person, it's absolutely fantastic. I've got a Mage's Tower. Is it Mage's Tower? Or there's a tower as well that he did, and it's absolutely amazing. Yeah. You should do it for a living, you know. And there's a close-up of the dragon and the vampire on the back of it. I will get this painted soon. And there's Will did this painting the other day, and as Jack said, or is it Paul said, that it was so well done. It looks like it's moving. No, you love it though, Snowy. There's a bit of picture in the daylight of the Bismarck from Paul. And there is a Paul Stander and a Rasta Mace paint job. Try and tell which one's which. They're both pink, so yeah. Mr. Bengard's been hammering through his salamanders. There is loads of these. He really has hammered some out this week. I think has he been off? Did he say he was off? Possibly. He has increased his salamanders to about that. Exactly that, I think. And there is the next batch that he's painting up. Oh, I think he was off on his birthday. And he was doing some bits and pieces. We won't discuss him being naked, but and then some close-ups. And then some more. Some heavy ones. Expose, yeah. Oh, the points thing's working again. Cool. Oh, And the tier things work. Oh, everything's working again. Thank you. Thank you, dear Streamlabs. That is most appreciated. And Paul's starting to do his entire fleet starter set. I know he hasn't done the Kriegsmarine because it's on its way to you. And Will's Space Wolves. Piece of advice for doing photos, Will. Do it on a plain background. If you're wanting stuff that's bright, try it on a black background. If you can't get it really well, do it on a white background. I use the card. You know the when you put a card in. Excuse me. For comics, you get the white card in the back. One side's shiny and one side's matte. If you take the pictures on matte, it absolutely pops. It really does work, and you get more concentration on the actual figure itself. The paint jobs you can still tell, or people who do paint and take photos can actually tell what problems are caused by cameras and stuff like that. You get up to the point where my camera, I have to back it off from its top settings now. That was it, 1048 megapixel camera. You're like, ooh, okay, that's a bit too good. You could see paint flecks, let alone the paint strokes, or dry brush strokes, as it were. But that is cool. Bengar getting on with his intercessors, combat intercessors even. Marking his Triffid. It's a terrific Triffid. Yeah, because you've got the contrast of the grey. The camera's picking it out really well. So you need to just pick out, for what you're painting at the time, just pick out something that works. Yeah, Murder Mantis. Oh, that one nearly didn't load. And again, I love the blue rocks. The blue rocks are class. So these are Crooked Dice minis. Dead Steve's bought some for his Space Grave. I think it's Space Grave army when he's doing them. And they turned up today and he was showing us them. They're absolutely cracking minis. They're very little mould lines on it, unfortunately for you taking the mic mark. But yeah, very little flash. That's it, Stargrave. His keyboard is definitely copying your bases. Ash cracking on with some more. I'm hoping to see graffiti all over this at some point. It would be amazing. Ash does love doing his containers. I have 40 containers behind me to start painting and selling, which is going to be interesting. Yes, you got the right channel. It's in gallery. Plexi, it did go to the right place. Yes. We did the Alien Queen, Stargrave, yes. Not yet. Not yet, Jack. Some people have just been jumping the gun a little bit to get it. To get prepared for it, sort of thing. So building up some. Yeah, let me get through these and I'll show you in a second, Mark. So yeah, I love the aliens miniatures that we've just got a load of them from. Semi-guessing it's the same place. I forgot the name of it. Gale Force 9's new game. I've just picked up I picked up the complete set from Gale Force 9. Yeah, I got the bundle with all the foam and the pre-built models, which was it's pretty good. But I've also done a queen to sell and stuff like that, just using some of our fast methods and stuff like that. Looks like you've done a bit more detail than we went into. Yeah, the basis class. There's the queen. Yeah, there's a lot more detail on what you've done than what we've done. I might have to revisit mine now because I'm being shown up. We did a basic colours of how to do it. Spray black, dry brush, and then airbrush a blue ink over the top of it. And it worked really nice. Death Guard. That is cool. Get away from her. It's the Enterprise. That looks huge. That does look quite big. Yeah, that is big. It won't be long before we can actually put them outside and actually fly them. I do miss my days flying. That looks so well. Yeah, I do miss my days flying the drones. Yeah. K and wires, yeah, painting. So, yeah, we did we've still got, this is mine, I still need to paint and finish. So I've got him. So, K is like the Swedish chef with wires. It's throws it all in and it's like, it just works and it's, oh. So, something else I wanted to show off tonight is a piece of scenery. Now, we got. So this is Luke Skywalker for Legion. That is the comparison inside. Yeah, it's pretty big scenery. This is from the new Saucermen Studios Kickstarter, and it is a crashed battlefield. It's also a new PLA that we've started using because of shortages of the other stuff, and the quality's come out really nice. So I need to get it sprayed and get it painted and tried. But it's a good it's heavy as well. It is just a wing. It's not given any. It does look like a full-size lat, but it is just a generic wing, from a crashed spaceship. But yeah, I'm almost certain that looks very lat-like. The only downside of these is that is 30 hours of printing. So these are going to be round about £20 for this. Again, it is solid. It's not going anywhere. Dropping it and knocking it about isn't going to do much to it. It's great for line of sight blocking. It's great for getting around. Price, I think about £20 in price. It's probably about £1 in weight. Because it is very heavy. The structure inside to keep all of this in that has got quite solid, quite solid internals. So there's a good chance that some of this will be stuff that we paint to sell, and it will be a little bit more of a premium painted. So that's one of the things. 2 minutes left on 2 minutes left on the giveaway. The other thing that we've started to do is, rather than waste filament when it comes to an end of a roll, we've got a couple of bits that yeah, you don't need many Mark. Yeah, we've got to the point where yeah, I think you might be able to just see that in certain places that has there. You can't. There you go. Red. So there is these. Now we do these as a set, brand spanking new in grey for £10. But what we've been doing is, I'm hoping you're going to be able to pick this up. Can you see the red? The colour of red in there. These were red, printed in red filament, primered up, and then we're going to paint them and sell them painted for 15-20 quid ish sort of thing. But I've got a box full, and it's rather than wasting the filament, because the amount of filament in there is a roll end, and as you can see, it's red in there. So that was a roll end of red that we'd been using. Rather than just bin it, I've started to do stuff like this. And then I can paint them, sell them, painted. And it doesn't matter what colour it was to start with. That was red. And this was exactly the same setup. We just went finish off the roll of grey. If just printing that will work all day long, but printing that or a base, so these bases that we do, the conversion bases, won't print. And it's something in the PLA, whether it's, I don't know, it's way more science than I can handle. So what I do is go just, I think it's you, Paul, my hand's definitely moving. Is everyone else frozen? Can anyone hear me? Oh no! Anyone else frozen? Can anyone see it? Are we back? Maybe just do a refresh. And back again. That's fine. Cool. So yeah, rather than wasting the stuff, we've been doing them. I'm actually going to start airbrushing the primer on as well. If anyone, sorry, excuse me, if anyone wants a pre-primered pair before I paint them, then we will probably do them for around about a tenner primered. Plus delivery. Painted will probably be double that. Hello Egan, and welcome back everyone. Work got in the way. So let me have a look. We are probably going to run a little bit late tonight because there's extra people who bought stuff, Mr. Spurgeon. So tonight's prizes are the usual. You get the pulls out the box. I didn't get time to do the greenskin. Oh. Right, I promise I'll do the thing tomorrow. What I can do, Will, is once I get some of them primed, I'll put them on the store and you can buy them out of the store in the pairs. And then I'll judge how well that goes. And yeah, that might be a whole new way of doing stuff for me. It'll help. I hate the waste that we've been getting from it, so that might also help cut down on waste, if that makes sense. So, Mr. Stander. I will do yours first once I find a black marker and some bags to put the cards in. Cool. That will probably be tomorrow, Will. So I'll keep an eye on new stock and I'll stick it up in the new stock thing. So, Paul, I'm going to do your pulls first because you paid first in the queue, sorry. Yes, Egan. Probably about 10 minutes, 15 minutes ago. I just waffled on a little bit longer than normal. Let's have that there so we can... So, we have put the drawers back up on the website for people to buy actual pulls from here. He says looking for it. The only downside for you guys, I believe, will be the postage, because the postage is quite high in it. I will put it there if you did want to do one. Copy. All Vader's please. Yeah. And then when we get special deals in, you'll be ordering more stuff and more stuff and more stuff, and then everyone's happy. Yeah, we've had an interesting guy on eBay at the moment who bought 4 different items at the same time and paid for 4 lots of shipping and then shouted at us for not giving him money back. We didn't even know. So, yeah. There is a system built in for automatic payment things. So, Mr. Stander, are you ready? Your first card is... Oh, nice. Imperial Death Troopers for Legion. Another game you have to go and buy. Second one is Iden Verso for Legion. Definitely going to have to buy it now. And, oh, did you just get the Shadow Squadron? You did. So, the Shadow Squadron veteran card, which is the thingy one for... it has the new rule countdown thing on. And... yeah, give me some... No comments. No comments at all. And then Fire Control Systems, which is one of the newer ones. Will that Vader do you, Paul? No, it's not Mark, but yeah. That's it. Quick build. Thank you, Tomo. Paul. Look, Paul's even vanished. So, let's go to the other way of doing it. Where's the donations gone? Where's the widgets? Widgets. Give me the widget. There we go. Hey, Vader in the wrong ship. Yeah. So, our first winner tonight of the 3 is... not working. Streamlabs has broken again. Right, I'm going to do this one more time, and it has picked 2 winners so far. Right, I have the 3 winners on the screen, so how do I do this? And front logi. I'll go to chatting so you can actually see this properly. I do apologise for Streamlabs doing this all the time. We do have tickets in with them, but filters. So I'm going to knock off the chroma key. Shock horror, I've got a green screen behind me. Oh, did I do a... Sorry, no copyrights. So the winners, number 1... that it can't focus on. The first one, you can just say that, is Cornwolf. The second one is Joker Monroe. Yeah, Joker. And the third one is the Big Bearded Beast. Yes, behind... Oh, look, behind the scenes. Look at all those pretties. Pretties. Pretty... Dragon. 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 So, yep, that is the winners. Tesseract glow. Don't know what you're gonna make. What glow? There's a wall there. A wooden wall. Alright, let me go back to painting so I can actually do this properly. So, we will go with Cornwolf first. Cornwolf is... That was Cornwolf. Can't remember if Cornwolf was a subscriber or not. I'm so excited. Cornwolf, are you a subscriber? I'll pick you 5 out to start with. 1 is Shiranu. 2 is Logic Division Pilot. 3 is the Royal Guard, Imperial Royal Guard. 4 is Rebel Commandos. We put a load of Legion in as well, if you hadn't guessed. 5 is that the new Lothal Rebel, or is that the older one? That is the new Lothal Rebel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Korn, I can't remember if Korn's a subscriber or not. Let's have a look. A quick look on... Five nom. You will only get 1 nomlum anyway. So I'll do the 5, and then you can tell me if not, and then I can pull him another 2. I can't remember. We used to have a button, and the button doesn't work anymore. Shock horror, Streamlabs. Unfortunately. So that is Korn, who I think's fallen asleep. But second is, and I know he subscribed because he subscribed about there. So, Joker. He subbed, it looks. Yeah, I can't find out. Oh, you mean Joker? Yeah, Joker's just subbed, so we're good with that one. So that's 7 cards. The first one is Scimitar Squadron Pilot. That is an oldie and a goodie. Number 2 is one of the new quick builds, which is Green Squadron Pilot. Iden Verso. We don't get many of Iden Verso for Legion, kicking about. And Bombardment Drone. Bombardment. Korn is a sub, right. Okay, I'll pull another couple for him. And then multi-missile pods, one of the new ones. That's what everyone's wanting. And then foil Emperor Palpatine. And last but not least is, the new 5th brother. Oh, it's a gorgeous card, this. and it's got callus on the back. Yeah. So that was a 2. Yeah, I think things are slow, mate. So that is Joker. So Joker, if you message us on the Facebook Protec Models Facebook page or Protec's Facebook page, I'll get these sent out to you on Friday. And it doesn't matter where you are in the world. If you're UK, if you're not, it will come out to you. Corn. So Corn's other one is a Colonel Gendon and a the Hive one. So there we go. Corn's up to 7 as well. We do this every Wednesday, but on Thursdays we do more paint. I'm going to do some painting tomorrow because it was a bit more of a chinwag one tonight. So who was the other ones that won? Are they important? Did anyone? Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll do yours in a minute. I'm not sure if someone else bought one. Did anyone else win, or was it just Corn and Joker that won? Wasn't it? Me, pick me. Mr. Martin, who subs, number 1, you get Chewy, the Nerf Herder one. Oh, that is amazing. Sorry, you got the Chewy. Partisan Renegade. I can't remember if that's one of the new ones or it's one of the quick builds. Yeah, Outer Rim Patrol. Rebel Pathfinders. You know, I know someone who playtested the Outer Rim Patrol. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is an Armada columns net. 6 is Bactoid Prototype. Is that one of the new ones? I can't remember if that's ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last but not least, Martin. Oh, the foil Anakin from K. They are a really nice card. Yes, you got another good one, mate. Right, that is the winning ones done. Let me just go. I'm just putting Doom on the bottom of that. And you do need to arrange a collection, Martin. So, let's see who got some pulls tonight. Pulls on the products. So, I have a Jack. Did you say you've bought some online, Kinger? Because I've only got Jacks showing. Can you double check for me, mate? Make sure that everything went through the processing and all that sort of stuff. So, Jack, are you ready? Number 1 is Iden Verso. Number 2 is Overload Pulse Armada. 3 is Pentraki Ace. Number 4, Outer Rim Patrol. And last but not least, usually I'm just wiping my Vaders out. Kinger, it hasn't gone through, mate. I've sold a couple tonight. 2 tonight have sold. There is a abandoned checkouts. Let's have a look on there. Yeah, it's gone through to the abandoned checkouts, mate. If you want to have a... Yes, Jack, you gotta... Oh, look at it. There's plenty of good ones in there. Yeah, Vader just wants to show off. I can't even remember if I kept myself one, which is even worse. Vader. What's on the back of Vader? The Ready Room logo. These were done for the X-Wing Ready Room. If you saw it, excuse me. If you work out what's gone wrong, Kinger, yeah, it might be one of yours. Yeah, I remember sorting someone's. I think possibly your stuff's gone out, Mark, today. Your the stuff that you got over the last month or whenever, and I think you're getting one of your cards back. Cool. I'll double check. I'll find out what I've got and kicking about, and then I'll let you know. Oh, it's the yeah. So, Kinger, if you sort it out, I'll do it live tomorrow night. All the free advertising. You know, you guys are my favourite X-Wing group. I get away with murder in there. A lot more than... I know we're a bit off... off track a bit, but... I got a bag of... Did you order one too, Egan? Oh, stop. So we did pick up some other ones. We were going to start putting some of these in, but we don't know what games they're for. This is a whole plethora of board game promos that I need to work out what they're off. There was just so many that came through. Oceans bundle. Natural D4 with doggos. Tyler Zombie. I do know where they came from, and I do need to sort it all out. And I think it was Tomo that put us onto this, but there was some cracking promos. So we're going to have some fresh promo stock coming up. These are all board games as well. They're not like X-Wing or anything like that. So these will all go on the website, I think, for sale. All weird promos. Four Horsemen. Yeah, the Ready Room are doing... Did you do some last weekend as well? They're doing TTS tournaments. Some tokens. I don't know what the tokens are for. What game's the tokens for? War Runes. So yeah, we're going to have some more bits and pieces. Might have to... I'll probably annoy people to see if they know what half of the stuff is. It's all this month. Cool. Do you? That's Everdale. Yeah, there is so much, Paul. It was a cracking little Kickstarter. I think Man vs. Meeple Kickstarter. And all I wanted was the that set in there, I think. Nope, that set there. Cool. So anyone that's interested in playing X-Wing on TTS, Mark or will drop a link in the group now to it, because they're good like that. So yeah, I wanted it for the cards for Cool Tomo. What's that game? Oh, I keep calling it Aliens now, but the Aliens game. Oh, what game is it? Lee, pull your head out. Nemesis. So yeah, I bought it for Nemesis to get that the Nemesis pack, and ended up with a load of other stuff. A quick one for Kinger, if Kinger is still about. Earth to Kinger, Earth to Kinger. Unfortunately, we couldn't put any of these in the giveaways because they need to go as a complete set. But Kinger, we have a very, very limited run of these, and I know how you play Legion. These are 2020 promos of the Skirmish card set. So your deployment and the conditions and everything. So we only got a couple of them, and unfortunately we've had to put them up for sale on eBay. But if you're wanting them, they're on there at the moment, mate. And I know they're not going to be around for long. And Bill the Pony. Oh, sorry. My cards. Right, there to sort out. I think we have covered quite a lot of it. Has Archnin gone? World Earth to Archnin. Come in, Archnin. If Archnin's gone, I will get this out tomorrow night and show you, because art book, War Runes are Tainted Grail. Cool. I can sell them because I don't have Tainted Grail anymore. So yeah, this is the new art book from Games Workshop. It landed this week, and it is Libra Xenologist. Mark calling Archnin. Wow. So book is fantastic, gorgeous, amazing. The only thing that I'm having trouble with is now I want all of them. So there's a Libra Chaotica, Libra Y, yeah. So, yeah. So anyway, we're going to call it at that. I think Paul and Jack were the only two on there. So it's been great tonight, guys. I know I haven't got much painting done tonight. I did get a little bit of yes, don't. It's not even funny about how tempting it is to just buy the Libra Chaotica and stuff like that. They're like hundreds instead of tens. I got that from Games Workshop last weekend, and I paid £40 delivered, which was absolutely fantastic. I was very lucky to get it. It sold out within 10 minutes. So yes, anyway, thank you everyone for being here tonight. It's been cracking. We've had quite a lot of people all night, which is absolutely brilliant. Our stats are getting better. We're getting noticed a lot more, which is, as I say, is absolutely cracking. If you can, drop us a like, drop us a subscribe on here, YouTube, Facebook. All of the clicks, all of the likes really, really, really help. We're not far off YouTube giving us some sort of extra bonuses. I think about another 50 to 100 subscriptions on there, and we're laughing. Some more likes on there, we're laughing. The same with Facebook and stuff like that. It's all really, really helpful to the end goal of world domination. Stream domination. But yeah, thank you again. Thank you everyone for being here. I will be back at 7 o'clock tomorrow night going to do the greenskin. I promise greenskin tomorrow night. Probably do a whole night of the greenskin. So good night, take care, and I will catch you all tomorrow at 7.